extra large tater tots and a hamburger, a giant hamburger, and a giant soda. Sonic soda. So, sadly, this is my favorite place in the entire park to be at. And I also, if that wasn't fatty enough, I also got myself a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog, people, for people that don't like the shape of hot dogs. Damn it. All right, so last night was a weird night. I don't normally talk to people. Oh my God, there's not a single napkin. Entire thing. A single napkin was included. There's a lot of food with no napkins. Oh wait, I found the napkins. They look like part of the bag that I ripped apart. Well, that's who's gonna show up today. It is Monday. It is 11:20. This hamburger is big. Look at the size of that hamburger. There are no ketchup packets in here either. So, last night was one of the strangest nights I've ever had in my entire life. I was talking to a subscriber on the phone. Millennial, you're the man. You're the man. Oh my God, I can't believe people still use that expression, but I'll take it. So, I'm eating my hamburger in the park. This thing is huge. How are there 22 people watching me and no one's talked in the chat yet? Anyhow, I'm gonna get started on this hot dog. Where is this park at in Tempe? At a point that you are angry to have no friends and family to celebrate Thanksgiving with. It's just, that's the way it is. Here, I'm talking to you, as you know, a mess. All right, you try Costco hot dog. I did a few weeks ago. So I started eating the Costco hot dog, and then suddenly one of the office workers from up front came to get me. She took me to Quick Trip and she bought me a cheese melt. So yum, on the hot dog, I just made homemade miso soup. Hi, Preppy Princess. That's what you said a few videos ago. Peanut butter, smooth or chunky? Smooth or chunky? I don't know, let me take another bite out of this hamburger real quick. I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of if you're feeling smooth that day or if you're feeling chunky. I would smooth peanut butter. I can't eat it. I used to. In fact, I grew up eating a lot of peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Let's see, Colorado Circle K hot dogs back in the day were the bomb. Oh man, I used to love the Circle K hot dogs, man. Is there fish in that pond? Yes, there are trout in this pond. They stock them every 2 weeks the trout truck shows up and he puts hundreds of trout inside there. But as you can see, it's a waste of money because no one goes fishing anymore. So last night was a really, really strange night. I'll tell you that much. Man, I missed the Bahamas Mama hot dog at the gas station. That sounds like a who? Let's see. Shoot the 50 cal. Okay, whatever that means. All right, I'm about to indulge in the hot dog. Oh my God, there's all kinds of hot dog stuff coming out. All right, there's the hot dog before it gets eaten. Jesus, there's almost 40 of you here at lunchtime. Don't you guys have work? Nice bark. You guys shouldn't be watching me, you should be working, pearls. Oh my God, this is way too much bread. I feel like I'm gaining weight just looking at this. What soda are you drinking? I'm drinking Sonic soda, and it's a Coke. Oh man, I'm on my lunch break. Eat dog. Eat dog, be dog, not good. Cheeseburger. This is actually a bacon burger. This is in Phoenix. Yes, it's in Phoenix. Oh no, hot dog. You can taste the dog in the hot dog. Tell us about nude pics last night. Oh my God. I was just telling my my physical therapy. I just got back from physical therapy. Oh my God, the pics I got last night, you guys. I have never gotten pics like this from anyone. Hot diggity dog. This person sent me the dirtiest, nastiest selfies you guys have ever seen in your life. Straight up, triple X, plug in the rear, going to town, and just blowing the load. Jesus Christ, I'd never seen anything like this in my entire life. It's straight out of the hub. Bad Dragon. Yes, it was some gnarly stuff, man. I've never, ever had a chick send me a picture of her doing the deed while simultaneously making sure that no one could get in the back. Holy moly. Why did she send me a pic? I just wrote back, thank you. What are you eating? I'm eating Sonic. Bacon burger. Double patty bacon burger. Freaking Sonic cost an arm and a leg, too. Oh, and I'm eating tater tots, too. You guys want to see the tater tots? Tater tots. I already finished the hot dog. I feel like I'm a food challenge right now. So I'm just eating in the park. And 2 hours, I gotta be back at the gym doing more cardio. No. Tell you what. Oh my God. In Arizona, this is the only time of the year where you can actually be outside. That time between extreme heat and extreme cold. And you guys are probably laughing. I was so cold last night. I had my space heater and the um, the heater on inside my apartment. MS, you ever read Teddy K's manifesto? Dude was like the 90s Orwell. Are you talking about the Unabomber? I never did read the Unabomber's manifesto. Yep, laugh out loud. No, but I would like to. It's probably something I'm going to do when I get home. What's up, MS? You working today? No. I don't go back to work till December 5th. Got a lot of days off. I've been off from work now for, what, 7 days? Let's just talk about that. Are you getting used to the good life? What I really like about not having to work is that I can focus on my fitness full time. Like in the morning, wake up, power up, get to the gym, lift heavy, not have to worry about anything, go eat something, and then come back to the gym, do an hour of cardio, and then drink beer until I pass out. A lot of beer. MS, you need to get back to work. Not likely. I hear some weird noises behind me. All right. If I eat any more of these tater tots, I might crap myself, so I better not eat any more of them. I'm hearing something in the wind, and I'm like, what is that? There's like party strips above my head right now. Aztec. All right. I'm gonna go throw away this stuff so I'm not tempted to eat another tater tot that I don't need. So I'm gonna go put this in the trash. Actually, I should give them to the birds, shouldn't I? Birds like tater tots, right? I'll just put them out here. Here, birds, eat the tater tots. It'll probably kill you, but if you're a bird, chances are you're not doing so hot anyway. Now, let's go take this to the trash. Oh, Lord. That is a lot of garbage in my pie hole. That is a really obnoxious noise. See if I can get rid of it. I don't think I can. I can't reach it. I'm too small. It's too small. I'm too small. It's too high up, and it's too well fastened. All right. I have to just put up with that noise. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Aztec. People who haven't smoked have got lung cancer. Sorry, I can't read this. There's too much glare. Sorry. Let's see. Got lung cancer, but smoke 100% natural tobacco leaf, Cuban cigars. Instead, nasty cigarettes, chemicals. Do you still think you can get lung cancer if you inhale? People get lung cancer all the time. You don't even have to smoke to get it. MS, have you ever been at a job where the manager comes knocking on the bathroom stall door? Yes. When I worked at Walmart, if you were in the bathroom for more than 5 minutes, the manager would come and knock on the door and ask you if you need help. It's about combustion products. Let's see. I know I don't see this right now. I do day trading now, and Friday traded for $3,500 profit. Today I made $500. That's a lot of money. Aztec, Google the whatever chemical that is. Trading is super easy for me. I forget I didn't do this, or I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. I dealt into stocks for about a year. I didn't make any money, so I just gave up on it. My last Gen Z was really big into finance. Like, he watched all these finance shows, and I didn't understand why, because he was broke all the time. I mean, he wouldn't have taken a minimum wage job if he wasn't broke. What I do apparently is called scalping. However, it's been monitoring the market activity for 5 years. Let's see. I had a manager follow me into the bathroom stand at the urinal next to me because it apparently smelled of the devil's lettuce. I didn't know your urine could smell like the lettuce. That's news to me. MS, I heard that the tariffs could be a 10 to 60% on imported alcohol. Well, since I only drink White Claws, I don't think I'm gonna be overly concerned. So I have knowledge, I guess. I don't know how men deal open urinals in the, oh my God. If you've ever gone to a stadium, like at the Sun Devil Stadium, I think it's just one giant open hole where there can be like 50 dudes all showing each other their wieners. It is really disturbing. I have never enjoyed going to a public, like, open urinal. It's gross. And men are gross in general. If you hide your trash in little holes, is it still considered littering? Wow. What the hell was that noise? Jesus, that was loud. It sounded like someone just dropped tons of scrap metal. All right. I'm getting some weird glare here that's making it hard to read the screen. Anywho, so yeah, I just ate a bunch of junk, and my body's reminding me that I just ate a bunch of junk. And so I'm probably going to have to lay down. Let's see. Aztec says, YouTube channel Dry Wrangler School. He said smoking 100% Cuban cigars won't give you cancer. That's what they used to tell people in the 1950s, that smoking was actually good for you. I mean, I think The Simpsons pokes fun at the commercials that they used to show people where your doctor would tell you to smoke Marlboro Reds. And I smoked Marlboro Reds for years. So what's my evolution of smoking? I smoked Marlboro Reds, and then I smoked Dejarum. And then after that, I quit for years and years and years. I quit. And then I started smoking American Spirit. And during the pandemic, I didn't smoke. And I was riding through an empty parking lot, right? Just minding my own business. Nothing was open. And there it was, a brand new pack of menthols, and I tried it and I didn't like it at first. Blues or self roll loose tobacco. I smoked American Spirit Blue, and then I tried their menthol and I didn't like it. So currently I smoke menthol Camels. But like, I don't smoke like all day. I'm not an all day smoker. I smoke maybe 3 cigarettes a night, depending on how much I've had to drink. So after 3 drinks, I have 1 smoke, and I typically have 6 drinks minimum to get me ready to go to bed. So anyone who's addicted to video games should day trade and treat it as a video game. Whew. You know, I don't think that I would want to gamble with my money. Let's see. Was about to get a new job in time before the holidays after quitting my other job. So So far, so good on my first day. Hopefully, will be easy considering holidays is happening. Well, I was at the physical therapy office and she told me that her husband got a new job within 4 weeks by going on LinkedIn. And I told her that I don't like going on LinkedIn because people, get old managers that show up on LinkedIn anytime that my name comes up. Checking in again. What's up, Don? And so I don't want to be on LinkedIn because I don't want to have to deal with messages from former coworkers. And they always find me somehow on there. And I even expressed this to her. It's like I get PTSD from managers that I couldn't stand. I got mine through recruiters. Recruiters? Is that a website? When you're at home, do you ever get fleece flashbacks? No, I usually get fleece flashbacks um, when I'm at work. A lot of old men on YouTube promoting smoking cigars, saying that they need to slow it down. Aztec, are you really smoking cigars or are you putting something else in your mouth? Sigmund Freud, think of that. Old white men, Sigmund Freud. Is it really just a cigar? No, a staffing agency. A recruiter headhunted me and I interviewed and got the job. Well, that sounds like a good deal. A staffing agency. Huh. No, I haven't gotten a single reply back to my resume. I was hoping I would, but he's Hawk Tosha spitting on that tang. Tang, Lennon. I don't know what that tang is. You know, if Lease could, he would make you put his picture up on your bedboard head, like he's Kim Jong Un. Oh my God! When I was working at one of the colleges, one of the kids there, really young kid. I mean, I think he was like 19 years old. He had a picture of Reagan hanging over his cubicle. Why tip weed store employees? Pot is expensive and heavily taxed. Should medical users tip or be taxed? I guess you just know what they make and then that makes you feel bad for them. I'm not excited. Hopefully I can do minimal and be incognito. Crack babies. Have you thought of going to see Wicked the movie? Take a girl. I don't like any of the actors in that movie. Make her pay for her ticket too. Hey, make her pay. Please make sure you go to bed miserable every night and warm every night. So one of the images that I got sent last night from this girl involved a thing in the rear. I'd never seen that before, like in a real person using that thing in back there before. I was kind of mortified. I was watching these images last night. She sent four 2-minute long movies, and every one of them was like extreme hardcore. And I was like, whoa, so this is what you do when you're not working or working in a different way. Like I wasn't sure what that meant. I had a job one time that they paid me for 5 months until I finally did a project. I was incognito and it was amazing. Never draw too much attention to yourself. I don't play. I don't play in sewers. I was actually surprised by it too. I normally listen to your videos at 2 times speed. You sound really slow. Laugh out loud. Thank you. I don't like people who talk fast. I think people who talk fast sound like con people. Like if you ever listen to a person that's talking real fast, it's like they're trying to convince you of something without wasting their time. So I've always found that people who talk fast have sinister motives. Let's just call it that. Sinister motives. And they also say that people who talk fast are really intelligent. Maybe that's true. Maybe they're so intelligent that talking faster makes them feel like they're wasting less time. Try to talk fast to escape fleas. He has to talk slow to us because we're uneducated. Laugh out loud. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? No? Okay, well, then that makes two of us. Sometimes I go back and I watch these live streams and I'm like, what the hell was I talking about? But, all right, there's 25 of you in here who haven't hit the like button. Do I need to come over and lift your hand to hit the little thumbs up? Do I need to manually lift your hand to put it on the thumbs up? Thumbs up, up, back there, up. So yeah, I got those movies last night. I was talking to my physical therapist about it, and she's just like, women don't do that. Thanks, Dawn. I needed that. Appreciate your Cheeto-like complexion, and I hope that your cabinet picks aren't an embarrassment at the end of your administration. Because I was watching Morning Joe, and Morning Joe is just petrified about talking about Trump right now. MS, my parents want to retire a town called Itopana in Mexico. Do you know it? Pretty random. No. My parents wanted to retire in a place called Chapala. There's a place called Chapala in Mexico that's a huge retirement community there. It sounds like it might be close to that. I started and leaking through my pants. I've started and it's leaking through my pants. Well, Peter Parker, we got an aisle. We got to clean up an aisle too. It's near Cuernavaca, like from the book Under the Volcano. Chapala looks beautiful. It is. My mom bought a property there when I was little, and that was supposed to be where we were supposed to permanently move there. And then something happened. I think a divorce or something happened, because I remember the day we went out, it was a property like on the side of a hill that overlooked the lake. It was great. They had American schools or American English schools there. It was an amazing, amazing place. We took a boat ride across the lake, and I'd never seen so many snakes in my entire life. Just hanging out on the surface of the water, looking menacing. Let's see, I'm a leftist. And because you lean left, you lean too far left, and then you sharted yourself. Hey, Steam, did you give that roach some food? That's why he was on your desk. Where's his food, Steam? We shared part of the dog food that I had for dinner last night. I think you're a water person. Even though you live in the desert, seems like you like to live near the water. I am a water person, eh? When I was a kid, whenever my parents chose to go, we'd go camp for a day, right? If there was no water at the place that we were going to, I wasn't going. And there's a place called Desert Canyon Trail. It's a little as I recall, it's just west of the city of Superior. I've been meaning to go back there too. It's called the Devil's Canyon Trail, and there are certain times of the year where the river runs, and then there are other times of the year where the river doesn't run. If we ever went to Desert Canyon and there wasn't water, I just stayed in the car. I was just like, nope. And I remember my parents being very angry because it was supposed to be a social event, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in the car. I don't care. And oh, that was weird. You never see a homeless person riding a bike that expensive. So Desert Canyon Trail was a place that my family liked to go to a lot when I was a kid, and it was beautiful when the water was running. Not so much when it wasn't. Let's see, MS. It's time. It's time for what? For me to whip it out? I don't think anybody wants to see that. What's it time for? Oh my God. You guys say some crazy stuff in the in the chat. It's time. It's time for the main event. Pull it out and let everyone see how tiny it really is. Have you ever hiked Camelback Mountain? Yes, the Echo Canyon Trail is very, very intimidating. Also, Camelback Mountain is one of the busiest trails, I would say, in Arizona. Like, there were hundreds of people out there the last time I went to Echo Canyon. Let's see, one day you make a mistake and I'll get a glimpse of the Pro Latinx from Phoenix. No, it's time to quit our jobs and rebuild. We're on to something. Let's see, whip out the governor. It's time for a beating. It's time for me to whip it out for the doctors. Oh my God, I remember the last time I was at the doctor and I had to whip it out for the dermatologist to look at the rash on my sack. Oh my God, every time I have to whip it out for a dermatologist, and she's a lady, she usually has an intern, right? All three of us look at it together, and we all look sad together as we stare at it. And you're like, yeah, ladies, that's all I've got. No, leave something to the imagination. Let's see. Me, what do you proles do for vacation? Nothing. I'm literally sitting here. Oh my God, look at those filthy, disgusting. The pigeons are eating the charcoal. Look. Oh God, you guys are gross. Oh my God, why would the pigeons do that? Look, I threw a bunch of tater tots right there. Eat the tater tots, you stupid birds. Eat the tater tots. Oh my. Man, pigeons are dumb. Laugh out loud. Pearls have no vacations. Yeah, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Oh my God, while I was driving here, there's a dog that just got flattened in the middle of the road. And I was just like, oh my God, that driver didn't even try to go around him. He went straight over him. Those are the birds of the poor. Do they eat the poor? Let's see. I'm a grower, but it looks like a deflated balloon. A grower. A grower. I have a grower in my pants. Let's see. Senator be flexing, but not rich enough to be a real senator yet. Ripperino. Yeah, let her rip. Everyone loves gas. Let's see. MS, why aren't you working at Evil Corp? Is angry at the idea you aren't making profits for them. Typically at a place of business like mine, they don't have a whole lot of people there during the holidays. I'm a mover. Okay, good. Fleece is waiting for you. I know. February 7th is 2 years, no weed, thinking about falling off the wagon for a week. You know, I don't understand how people smoke that stuff, man. It makes you dumb. I went to the smoke shop with a girl. Let's see, when was it? Tuesday of last week. We went to the dispensary. Man, is it expensive. And plus, it makes you dumb. I had to stop the devil's lettuce because I couldn't do videos anymore because my short-term memory was completely shot. And next month is my 1-year anniversary of not smoking anything, any of the devil's lettuce. And my brain has finally started going back to being sharp again. Fleece is going to be extra rough when you return MS. I know my rear end is going to be so tight by the time I get back that Fleece is going to be like, oh man, he's a born again virgin. I know people that do, and I don't understand them. I guess after you've been doing it for 10 years or 20 years or however long you've been doing it, that your brain gets used to it. My brain couldn't get used to it. Like the last time that I was thinking about it, like for years up until I met this person, my experiences with it was it just made me paranoid. I need to stop coffee. It makes you stressed. Oh my God. Try the math. I don't think I'm gonna try the math. Smoke the good stuff. I don't know. There are certain kinds of strains that are less hard on your brain, but I don't know. It's like a Blue Crush the last time I bought something, or something Crush, or Kush. I think it was Blue Kush. That's what I bought, and it wasn't. I wouldn't do it again. You gotta try that indica. Oh my gosh. Well, they have an indica hybrid, right? The Proles and their dogs. Yes, MS, there are. Did you ever roll your own? No, I just bought pre-made rolls. And it depended too, because the dispensaries, they have daily specials, right? Every day there's a different special at any given dispensary. So sometimes you pay $7 for a pre-roll, and sometimes you'd pay 14. Sometimes I could walk out of there with 4 pre-rolls for under $30, and then other times you'd get 2 for the exact same price. It all depended on what was on sale that day. Yeah, so there's a lot of variety, but at this age, you are accustomed to what you're gonna do. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. I just think alcoholism is a horrible scourge. So do I. Sex is everything, remember. Oh no, we've got the chat bot again in here. Oh my God. Women lives are easy. Drink Mickey's Melt. I had an Old English the other night. Oh my God. Whew. The hangover from drinking Old English. Oh my God. I'm not the bot. Don't act like a bot. It's like women who tell you, I'm not a hoe. But she acts like a town bicycle. Oh my God. If you guys haven't drank Old English, if you're a young person, Final Destination is on Disassociates. PCP, Angel does that stuff still exist? I don't know. I haven't heard those names in a very long time. God doesn't exist. Well, that depends on how much you've had to drink that night. Colt 45. Ooh, that takes you back. I actually haven't seen a Colt 45 in a long time. The Kroger's by my house doesn't carry Colt 45. Whatever, gold dust. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh. I'm not a Susie while she assumes the position. Believe me, I saw a lot of a position assuming last night. That was a trained person who sent me those images last night. That wasn't a random, oh, let's have fun with our iPhone. That was a person that was a trained Susie. And she knew all the positions that men like. Marriage kick ass. Oh, Lord. Alcohol, shot, draft beer, smoke of your choice. Rhino blue pill, the setup. iPhone is super. I can't say that word. Yeah, what happened last night? Jesus Christ, I don't know. Last night is such a blur, and as with anything, we're gonna have to take a moment of silence here. All right, so I'm just gonna be quiet for a couple seconds because oh my, yoga pants. Jesus Christ, like that was incredible shake, man. Holy moly. God bless yoga pants, man. Who was that? Oh my God. I don't know. Marriage can be the best if it's the right person, or worst decision you could ever make if it isn't the right person. I agree, A. God exists in yoga pants. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Like those low BM girls. All the BM was in the back. Oh my goodness gracious. That am an Asian woman. Oh my God. Don't worship those false idols, MS. Body mass index. I know, A. That low BMI. I love BBWs. That was definitely yellow fever. BBC, BBW. I used to think that they were the same thing. Every BBW is a BBC. Oh my goodness gracious, people. BBW needs a BBC. Oh my gosh, police got that BBC for you when you come back. I thought they were cars when I was a kid. That could have been a car, you never know. Do you tell the Asian women at the parlor, do you use chopsticks to eat you? No, they don't speak a single word of English. Any of those ladies that work in places like that, it is strictly a physical business. Like, it's funny. What's hilarious is that my physical therapist sometimes puts my body parts in her body parts, and it is very, very strange. Let's see. Police prefers deep back shots. Do you get the job? No. Let's see. Being with the governor's the sin, because you spilled the seed. Spilling the seed is the sin. At A is a sinner. Oh, I'm sure A is a very big sinner. Just from what I can tell, A is a sinner. I live in Tucson, never been to an AMP. AMP. I don't know what's an AMP. Is that the grocery store? Asians have clam pound chicken. Laugh out loud. Clam pound chicken. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know what that is, but I haven't seen that. No. Oh my gosh. I was oh, okay. Asian massage parlor. Okay. They're everywhere. They're everywhere here. Like you can go up and down the street, and sometimes there are Asian massage parlors. There's one in one part of the shopping center, and then there's another one over on the other side of the same shopping center. Like Massage W has a location at, I believe, I'm gonna say it's Elliott and McClintock. They have a location at Elliott and McClintock, and they have one location that's in the far, way tiny little corner of this shopping center, and whatchamacallit, and that place, they don't even take credit card. They do some really, really shady things. They don't take credit card at that place because it is strictly a place you come to for the old in and out. They don't even try to hide it a little bit. Like I went in there one time because they have showers, right? So in these shower places, you can come into them, and the first thing they do is you get you get into your birthday shoot and they shower you, and then you pick whatever you want. But I'll tell you, the last time I was there, they had 3 women there, and all 3 were absolutely, completely unattractive. And one of them wasn't even Asian. The really tall lady, she was like white and like, I'm gonna say 6 feet tall and about 200 pounds. They take Bitcoin. They take nice, they take rice as payment. I'm sure they don't. Women lives are easy on the internet. I would agree with you 100% on that. I did get to spend an hour and a half with my physical therapist today, which was really nice. I hadn't seen her in so long. Dog meat. Dog meat's what they make dog food out of. Women's lives are tutorial in game. Yeah, women live in our recruit mode, man. Stop talking. Laugh out loud. Let's see. I just watched. Oh, I just got a comment and it went away. Women run on easy mode. They sure do. The more attractive a woman is, the more likely she is to run on easy mode. The less attractive she is, the more she's going to have to work multiple jobs. Not the Shinu Inu dog. They take the Shinu Inu meme coin. Oh. They don't take steaks from that dog, the Shiba dog. It's like, what are you eating? Oh, steak. Oh, uh-oh. You guys are seeing the little birds down there. I don't know why you guys aren't eating the food that I put right there. Literally, it is littered all over there, and you guys are looking for trash to eat. What is wrong with these pigeons? Women got warm money. Come back when you have some money, honey. You know, despite it being Monday in the middle of the day, there seems to be, every direction that I look right now, there's a person in that direction. Like I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people at the park. People are ready for the holiday. They failed Pigeon College, MS. It isn't a serious work day this whole week. I know, that's why I take the week of Thanksgiving off every year, because there's no one there. The only people that are at work are the people that don't have PTO. Sucky, $5. No, dude. Type AMP into your AI drawing program. I will type AMP into the drawing program and see what it makes. Weather looks so, yeah, it's gonna be low 70s all week and cloudy like this. This is a pretty typical winter day in Arizona where it's not super bright, but it's just kind of overcast. Let's see. Don't be so judgmental. The pigeons have didn't have privilege growing up. Oh my God, when I worked at Walmart, behind the Walmart, there was one of those grease disposal things, and you would see the pigeons that would get into the grease and they would turn black from the dirt. And you wonder, it's like, Jesus Christ, can't you go anywhere else other than hanging around in that grease trap? I call it dark bright. Migraine weather. Yeah, it's a very odd color. Like, you guys can't see it so much there. Let me just shift the camera angle just slightly so you guys can see it from over here. As you guys can see, it's just weird outside. Old age sucks. Being old sucks. I know, believe me. The other day, why are those pigeons just looking at each other like that? You guys watching that? Look at those pigeons. They're just down there. They're eating dirt. And they're just like having a good time, just eating dirt. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. ASMR. Let's see. Getting views. Oh my gosh, if you guys need to see the best ASMR person that's on YouTube, the most highly paid person probably on YouTube making ASMR, it's called Gibby. Gibi. Gibby is an incredible ASMR person. She's also enormous and she's also pretty. Like, she's got it, like, for a female YouTuber, she has, I don't even know how to put it. She has just such amazing qualities. See, I'm certainly not Gibby the clown. No, Gibi, Gibby, ASMR. She has an incredible channel. Like, I have been watching her for years and years and years. She does cosplays on her channel while she does the ASMR. So yeah, it's man, that is one. Let's see, Grim the AMP ASMR. Gimme the AMP ASMR. Gibby would make a great AMP ASMR because she usually plays a lot of Asian women. A lot of her cosplays are Gibby the clown is living his life. I don't know how well he's living his best life. What did I want to talk about? There was something. Life, work-life balance and living your best life. So every single person I've ever had working for me at my current job has had that philosophy towards work, right? You come to work and you live your best life and you have work-life balance. But the reality of an evil corp job is that you're not going to have work-life balance. It just doesn't work. Even though I've been on vacation for approximately 7 days now, this morning, my first call of the day was work, telling me the contractor was coming out to work on in the office. And I could have done more. I could have made certain that they're actually there. I could swing by. Yeah, Evil Corp doesn't allow any kind of balance. So I should have gone by the office this morning to check up on the contractor, make certain that everything is going well. I think work-life balance would be better if you didn't have management and peers observing you when you show up, when you leave, and how long you're in the pooper. Yeah, it's like they want to make you uncomfortable all the time. I studied workplace health and wellness health science degree after my nursing job, and I quit knowing how silly it truly was. It is very silly. Let's see, need to have the right to log off. I agree. They literally offer no solutions. No, there are no, that's why my channel doesn't offer any solutions to the problems in our society. There are no solutions. No, you shouldn't have gone to work to check up on the contractor. You're on leave. You earned it. Don't let them take more time from you. They've always taken time from me. How are you supposed to have work-life balance when you have no life? That's a good one, David VR. It's hard to have work-life balance when you can't survive. Aztec, Emma, start a food eating challenge channel. You're always eating crap fast food, but you claim you eat healthy. Aztec, you're a foodie bipolar. I do eat. I had turkey tacos this morning for after workout meal. Anyone who's going to eat a turkey taco is definitely a healthy eater. But then I was coming back from physical therapy and I didn't have time to go home and make something to eat, so I had to stop. It was either going to be there or Angie's Grill, and I made the bad decision and I went to Sonic because it was right there. Let's see, I'm currently 100% remote. If I have to return to the office 100%, I'm going to hold court. There are no chairs or potable water. I'll bring in a big water jug and camping chair and plot my next move. Oh yeah, they've already told everyone at My Evil Corp that everyone's coming back to the office. Everyone. In fact, one of the last things I did for marketing was I created a spreadsheet for what equipment every single person in the marketing department has to bring back to the office. They literally offer solutions like free therapy and stress rooms to encourage employee retention. What a joke of a degree. Oh my God, I remember when Amazon said that it was going to offer a relaxation pod for the employees. Let's see, my commute is 2 hours one way, at least more likely 2.5 or more. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, when I worked at the university, we had people who lived in Gold Canyon, and it was cheaper for them to rent an apartment here and have their main house out in past, well, basically Superstition Mountain is what Gold Canyon is. It's way the hell out there. And so rather than coming into the university to teach, they just slept here in a studio apartment and then just went home on the weekends. It's really sad because they couldn't afford a nice house here, right? In the city, and I just had this discussion with my physical therapist, is that they could not afford the same type of housing that they could afford out there here. Let's see, hey, I also don't know what to do with my 3 dogs. I'm considering if I have to quit and start a dog sitting business from my house, but I couldn't make back my full income as a PhD in STEM. Well, as a person who doesn't have that problem, I just take what I can. I can't afford the rent in DC. It's more than my mortgage payment. I know. That's why people don't live here. See, for the same amount of money that they live out there, They pay $1,200 for a 5-bedroom house out in the middle of nowhere, right? $1,200 a month. When you take into consideration that my apartment costs $1,800 a month, and they're paying $1,200 a month for a 5-bedroom house, you can see the difference in what you can afford out there as opposed to what you can afford here. Now, the professors who made good money, right? You're talking about professors that make $10,000 plus a month. They're living out at the Tempe Town Lake in those giant homes out there, those giant condos. And I have been to one of those condos before. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. This place was huge on the water. And it was also, I think, $4,000 a month to rent one of those condos. Mike Tyson, life is easy. Well, he did spend some time in prison, remember that. Senator, you make a livable income day trading. Please go into more details. Oh no, don't do that, David VR. You're going as long as the market is good. Yeah. And the luck holds. Yep. Soon we will be squatters, and Trump will put us in his camps in Texas. I think that's where we're all heading. I think we're all heading towards the camps for poor people, because you're getting to a point where the affordable housing isn't affordable. So the only place to put poor people, rather than have mass homelessness, is to deal with it with camps. MS, do you date anything other than snow bunnies? No. Snow bunnies. I think Mella would be very offended by calling her a snow bunny. Every time we go out, she takes a napkin and she puts it up to her skin, right? She puts it up to like her hand and she's like, see, I'm not that white. And I'm like, you're comparing yourself to a napkin, you're white. That's what those stocks are investing in, Senator. See the private prison stock jump lately? Snow bunnies are real. Go to ski towns. They are real. Oh, you mean pale girls. Go look in the mirror, eh? Go look in the mirror. You're going to see one looking back at you. No, I like my women the color that I like my sugar. White, as the day is long. Let's see. I don't know what he's doing, nor do I care. I want my money to buy fleece Lamborghini from you, from him. Thanks for understanding. Oh my God. I live in South Texas. Those camps will be built next door to me. Expect my ashes to be used for road construction and government, and pavement soon. Yeah, we're going to be seeing that white smoke. You guys remember the white smoke, right? Are you my little bro? New child there. Yeah, that noise, those noises that you hear sometimes often in the distance. Children's being children's. Oh my God, a new wage slave has been created. Oh my gosh, my arms are super. So, in the last 3 days, let's see, Saturday I went to the Asian massage parlor. Sunday I went to the chiropractor, and today I went to physical therapy. Like, all my arms are like super, like the muscles are been manipulated too many times. Does anyone have a good plan after January 20th? Honestly, MS, Chapala sounds like a good place for the Prole Church. Oh, that actually sounds like a great idea. I mean, they have incredible food there too. Like, when I was there, this is the one thing that I remember about being there and the food that I like the most. So a Mexican cuisine that they don't have here or ever seen here is they would take minnows, little 1-inch fish, and they would serve them to you like chips. So, and so I've never seen that in America. Minnow chips. So they're roasted little minnows, and you can buy them in a in like a little container, like a little cup. And they were so good. So good. You would think that roasted little fishes like that wouldn't be that good, but they were delicious. It's the one food that I've never seen anywhere else except for there. I'm a rich pro. I have 200K, but I can't find a home to buy. It's that bad. I've heard people who are making half million and are still house poor. Dude, you can be free for lifetime if you move out of the scam land. Who was I talking to about that? I was talking to somebody about that this morning on how expensive the area that I live in is because it's so close to the university. I'm literally a mile away uh, from ASU. MS, can you speak Spanish fluently? They take a gringo for whatever she's willing to pay, not market value. But having someone negotiate on your behalf who speaks Spanish could be super helpful. Um, yes, but there are regional dialects in Spanish. So the north, the south, and again, the more isolated the community is, more than likely they are to have a specific dialect to that area. And if you don't sound like them, they're going to be naturally distrustful of you. So, and that's why the Mexico City, um, that's why their accent is so different than anywhere else in Mexico. And you can tell when a person is from Mexico City the second they start talking. Because there's no country, no culture left, just the classes they build. Yep. Blue, did I miss the peep show portion? The peep show portion. Is that what this stream has become? A peep show? It is about an hour outside of Mexico City. Astapan is, gosh, that name is incredibly indigenous. It is. It's a. I mean, did you know that there are still naked Indians in Mexico? Like in where one of my mother's husbands was from, it was called Mochis, and we were driving towards his house one time. And I mean, you're driving down the road, and there's a naked Indian on the side, walking on the side of the road, living indigenously. So they don't have reservations like we do in America. The Indians just kind of live out in the country. Let's see. Frankie, come to Puerto Rico. Nobody speaks like Puerto Ricans. That's so true. It's like Colombians, man. Let's see. Chilango accent is very crisp, extremely crisp. But that's why they stand out. It's the equivalent of the language that they use for dubbing over American TV shows. Like if you ever watch The Simpsons in Spanish, the way that Homer sounds. So he speaks in what they call Mexican RP, right? So you have British RP, which is the standard for what they used to speak in on the news. But Mexico also has that accent. You're Mexican? Absolutely. I don't travel for fun, laugh out loud. I started early killing the shift. Booty is a must. So yeah, so they have that Mexican RP accent, and if you want to hear it, just go onto YouTube and watch The Simpsons in Spanish and listen to Homer talk. The broadcaster accent. Yes, the broadcaster accent is the way that Mexicans get their TV shows dubbed over. It doesn't exist anywhere else other than on TV. No one speaks in that broadcaster accent. It's very strange too to hear it. So, but Like I've lived with people whose first language, like in recent years, I mean, I think the last time I lived with a person who only spoke Spanish was about 10 years ago. And it was really hard to speak Spanish all day long. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? That's a good question. That's a deep philosophical question. I think that God, if there really is a God, he looks at places in the third world and he wonders why they're still like that. You a philosopher? I knew A was going to jump in there swinging like a cat. Swing them claws. Let's see. If you also look Mexican, which means you're brown, then you feel home in brown people land because no one looks at you as an outsider. I love philosophy, by the way. I am definitely brown. Look at that. I'm brown as the day is long. I actually need to get my nails done. You're like, what? I need to schedule an appointment. Let's see. Oh my God. My grandfather was darker than you. Gee, thanks. I just got out of the tanning. When was it? Saturday, I went to the tanning. This is America. Okay, I got a glimpse. Glimpse. Look, I'm brown. Yeah, this is tanning bed brown too. This is a nice, super dark tanning, expensive tanning lotion or oil that I use. And that's how I get my color. Small hands. Well, I can't. What can I say? Oh, I haven't gotten rid of my calluses lately. Ooh, those calluses from shaking hands with the governor. Check them out. Those are just from governor beating right there. Let's see. Show us more of your hands, MS. We'll give you money. What do you mean? Look, this is my hand. There's nothing to it. Oh no, you guys are gonna make me do this again too. All right. So we're here. We're going to pour out our feet. Let's see. What do you think of the self-tanning products like? I don't like the self-tanning products because they make you orange. I like the products, the bronzers, because they give you a better color. What part of the country are you at? Wow, joined at the right time. Uh-oh, Lunetta's here. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wow, your feet look healthy. Thanks, eh? I guess we could go way worse, right? Your feet look terrible. I'm actually about to go get feet taken care of. You're welcome. Laugh out loud. I love what you said about not having claw feet. Men have claw feet. Men typically have really ugly feet. Those feet are raised on Prol beer. I did have a lot of Prol beer. Let's see, feet. It's like, oh my gosh. So yesterday when I was watching yes, you kind of have real good looking feet for a man. Oh my gosh, Mello is jealous of my feet. MS is the official e-girl. But I'm not into feet. That's what every woman says. I'm not into feet while they're selling their feet pictures on Feet Finder. Every girl that I know has had a Feet Finder account. But I'm not into feet. I like that. What are you into, eh? Are you into butt? Are you? Oh my gosh. Well, this is a different view, right? You guys are like, you won't even earn $1 showing
Them feet. So I had to kill my libido. Uh, I'm I'm into being married, so I had to kill my libido. So I think you'd earn some money for your feet, MS. Let's see. Play a JB song. Uh-oh. I just had a message come up and I just didn't see it. Here 20 bucks yesterday showing us feet. That was a fluke. By the way, I had to show more than feet later on. I had to show some areola. Are you cerebral palsy? Maybe. I don't know what that is. If it means a disease where you have a tiny, tiny wiener, maybe. Laughing my ass off. Who paid $20? Maybe, maybe Diddy. Yeah, that's the thing. No money comes for nothing. Your favorite destination. Oh my gosh, I just think it's hilarious that people will pay money for anything. A female on the channel. Hey, we don't know who's a female. I'd do it again. Hey, you got more than feet. Let's put it that way. You got way more than feet. Significantly more. You thought I was a lady boy for about 6 months. You could be. I mean, I haven't checked. I'm a female. You better check to make certain, because we have a lot of lady boys who show up. Laugh out loud. Talk about the creepy lady. What's a woman? Exactly, Magco. When people come here, they don't know what women are. They just assume everyone has a Wiener Schnitzel. Karen loves feet. I'm into female. I'm into female. What does that mean? I'm into female. Let's see. Simon de Beauvoir wrote a good book called On Getting It On about what it means to be a woman. Where am I? I think you're on the internet. I read it a bunch of trans women. I didn't go so well. I read it. A bunch of trans women. I'm inside a female. Currently broadcasting from the womb. Change your channel name with some blank term for good. Oh my gosh. When I was living in Thailand, there was a boy who used the same toilet with me. I was so scared. The same toilet with you? Like he was taking a dump and then you just sat between his legs and took a dump too? I did that one time. Like we both really had to go in the dorm room. And so I sat down and then she sat down and we both took a dump together. It was one of the most intimate moments of my entire life. Sharing a number 2. Which is really small too. All right. Enough of that. God only knows what someone out there is doing by looking at my feet right now. Probably something indecent. Indecent indeed. TMI, Steam. There's no such thing here. What else are pros to do on a Monday except for look at feet? I don't know what pros do most of their lives. I mean, I would be sitting at home bored out of my mind if I didn't come to the park. The thing I hate worse about returning to the office is having to go number 2 next to your colleagues and or boss, separated only by a tiny partition. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't control, whatchamacallit,
You can't get used to other people's flavor, right? You can get used to your own flavor when you're using the bathroom, but anyone else's gives you the gag reflex. I made $500 sitting on my butt today. Great. You learn who washes their hands well and who does not. I have a week off and nothing to do. Join the club. And then these are doctors like MDs. Gross. Oh my gosh. I had a guy at work, like I told you guys, this guy, one of the office workers told me that she went in to use the private bathroom for the office workers, and this person had crapped on top of the toilet. Like above the toilet seat, there was crap. And she went in there, she looked at it, and she's like, I'm not using that toilet. Let's see. Yeah, he crapped right on top of the toilet, and the office worker came to tell me about who she thought it was. And I asked her if she would go look at it with me, and she said no. No, I will not look at that stain with you. Oh my gosh. When I was at the Asian place on Saturday, the head Asian woman there was wearing pants that were about 2 inches below her butt crack, and I was like, well, at least she's not shy about it. By climbing bananas. MS is asking the important questions. How can you stand the flavor of your coworkers when you don't know what your coworkers eat? Like, it's really, really gross. Like, we had this one guy. We called him the nuker, right? When this guy went to use the toilet, no one could use the toilet for 2 to 3 hours because it smelled that bad. You could smell when that guy went number 2 outside of the bathroom for hours on end. Let's see. I got my brother a job after college. He would use the toilet every day with the same guy, and they'd joke around and say, kablooey, and I sank your battleship. Important in-person interactions, right? Kablooey. That's exactly what that guy said every time he sat down on the toilet. Kablooey. The nuker. Laugh out loud. Might have had a C difficult infection. I don't know, man. That dude would fumigate the bathroom at least once a day. Put a sign out of service on the floor after. Man, if I had to clean that bathroom after that guy. Oh my God. Bro, make a poonie me. Oh. Have you ever had the old in and out at the Asian place? No. I've tried to suggest it, but they don't seem to be interested. Women are slippery. Ooh. Note, a tsunami, but a poonami. Poonami, huh? What does that even mean? Is that the squirts? I mean, are we going to come back to the squirts every single time? Like the Hershey squirts? Women love money. Believe me, I know that. Someone was asking me this morning, and it's like, where does all your money go? And I'm like, I don't know. I just look in my bank account, and it's all gone. It's always all gone. Most AMPs don't handshake, do handshake only. Yeah, that's been my experience. Men also love money. A comes at it with the perspective that men suck too, just like women. Men especially love women with money. Oh my gosh, A's always trying to get me to find some old lady to give me money. MillennialSteam needs a sugar mama. Simps are like SIM card for women. SIM card. Let's see. Men don't suck. Women don't suck. I just think human beings are desperate. Desperate, so they suck. That's what you're saying. Oh, Lord. I think that
that bacon burger might be coming back up. All right, so this morning, one of the videos that came up suggested to me was a gamer. He's playing, I think, Cyberpunk, right? It sounds like a really young guy. And he comes out, oh my God. Thanks for the Monday real talk. Hey, real talk. Really, $4.99. What an odd number. I feel like I just bought something at a 99-cent store. Hey, stream, please thank A for her generous donation. It's all for the feet. I knew A was a feet lover. Oh my gosh. Money from Sinner. Oh, I guess A. Oh, I'm poor now. I tried to throw you $10, but I got out, gotta cut back. I know you don't have to ever give me anything, A. I really appreciate whatever you can give, but I don't ever want you to feel like you need to. I don't want anyone to feel like they need to. This is just, YouTube pays me already. So, I mean, they don't pay me much, but what they do, they pay me enough that I'm still here. Not into feet, but I have been okay with weirdos into my feet, just in person. It's more fun that way. Ooh. Let's see. I've had the Stoker. Let's see. Trying to. I think Mello just messaged me. Yeah, she just did. All right, so this is what Mello just wrote me. I've had this sticker in my car for a couple of years now, and I bet you knew I wouldn't have a sticker like this. No, I did not know that you were going to have a sticker like that. So both Mello and I have stickers on our gas tank, right? On the lid to the gas tank. And she sent me a picture of her sticker yesterday. And I was very amused by it because she told me she picked it up at the Changing Hands bookstore, which is where I'm going after this to get a sticker like Mello's sticker. Because I was fascinated by the sticker, and it is a sticker. You know, I don't like putting stickers on my car. What is a rich girl? A is definitely not rich. I can be a rich guy if that's your fantasy. Laugh out loud. Okay, I was not paying. What happened here? Let's see. What is it with girls that like letting men play with their feet? Like, I have met quite a few women that really, really enjoy getting their toes put into the mouth. They're really, really into that, which is strange. Like, I actually had a girl who wanted to do that to me, and I was like, what? So, like, I looked at her like, you want to play with my feet? And she's just like, yeah. And I was like, no. No. It's like I was at the Asian massage place the first time I went to that place. I was getting a massage, and this is before I knew what was going to happen, right? I didn't believe in the stereotypical parlor per se. And so I went in there, and of course, you notice that there's something wrong when there's no towel covering up your junk, right? Well, I was just laying there getting my normal massage, and suddenly there was something inside me, and I was like, what is this lady? She was giving me an internal massage. And I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. For him, every woman is a server. A server. A server of what? It must be a server of services, right? Anyhow, I didn't realize that those places provided internal massages. And the first time it happens to you, you're just like, well, maybe it just slipped. And suddenly
She's massaging the side of your leg, and suddenly you're like, wait a minute. I'm not rich enough to do sin with money, and I couldn't pay off people to get away a murder kind of rich, but I could probably pay for blank if I had to. Same with MS, but I could probably pay to get some if I had to. A, I don't think you'd have to pay. I think all you have to do is go to a dark bar. I mean, most men don't really, when it comes to going to places like that, I think most men realize what it's about, and most women do too. It's like people go there with the understanding that this is what they're going to go there to do. At least that's what I thought. So, yeah. So, I should write Mello something back. I don't know. I just wrote her love it back to her sticker that she put on her gas lid. And so I don't know. I'm not going to share what it is with the stream until I ask her if it's okay, because she may not be okay with people knowing, because I don't want people knowing what's on mine. What is Mello's sticker again? Oh, very sin advised. Oh, okay. Oh, let me see. She just wrote me back. Let's see if I get it on my watch. Yeah, I wrote "love it" on the sticker, and she wrote me back "little heart" on the sticker. Should I ask her if I can tell the stream what the sticker is? It's really cute, and it involves a bird, and it involves pooping. It involves birds and poop. Yes, ask her. All right, we'll ask Mello. Let's see. I'll tell her right now. Let's see. Where is... No, let's see if I can send her an audio message. All right, so A wants to know if I can tell the live stream what the sticker on your car is. She's asking me right now, and she wants to know if it's okay. If not, just tell me that you don't want the live stream to know, okay? All right, let's see what she says. Okay, cute birds poop, sounds perfect. I was sitting here like, what loser didn't like the video? It was me. What loser didn't like the video is me. I always thought that's your mind chatter, not a real life person. Mello, no, she's a real person. Let's see, blaming this on me. Well, I respect the choice either way. You're the one that asked. Besides, Mello likes you, eh? We talk about you when we go out to do things. Like, we talk about people in the chat. You're probably the person that we talk to the most when we're hanging out talking about YouTube. So, like, you're a topic of conversation. And I think that we should have talks. I think Mello, A, and myself should all talk about stuff. Like pooping stuff. I like Mello too, and we're females who I suspect don't like other women. Yeah, exactly. I would say that is a true statement. It isn't easy to find friends. No, it is not easy to find friends. So I'm pretty sure Mello's working right now. It's really hard to meet people. I don't know what that horrible noise is. Jesus, I could only imagine what it must be like to be working in that facility with a noise that loud that it rattles your brain. You either click with people or you don't. That is very true. Very, very true. Is you sometimes find that and this is something that's happened to me. Sometimes the people that you want to click with, they don't click with you, or you don't click with them. And the worst part is when you want to know them, but they don't want to know you. I find that to be the hardest position to be in. It's like bending over to get some, and then there's nothing there. So, yeah, today I told someone earlier this, but I went into physical therapy today to have my legs stretched out because I have really, really tight hamstrings. Really tight hamstrings. And so I have very, very tight hamstrings, so I have to go in and get like the muscles, stretched out. And I went in early to talk to her because we get along extremely well, probably better than we should. And so I went in to see her. I got there like half an hour early, and oh my God, you guys get to see those yoga pants again. Jesus Christ. Whew. That should be illegal, man. You should not be allowed to wander around like that. Here she comes again. No, I just practically lost it again, Trump. Wow, that looks amazing. Holy crap, that girl's a showstopper. Anyhow, and your comment too. And your comment too. Okay, so it just kind of takes your breath away. You're like, whoa, those are some bouncy, bouncy, bouncies. Anyhow, I went to go see her. She's a 30-year-old woman with, I think she has 6 kids. And I went to go see her, and every time that I see her, it's like we have the same conversation over and over again. And I've been seeing her every couple weeks now, probably for about a year. And it's the same conversation every single time. It's an amazing NPC moment with her. But it's genuine. Like, we genuinely like each other. Wow. My few friends are far away. Moved to Tucson 2 years ago. I thought I had a couple friends, but they turned out to be no good. I mean, most of us. Still waiting for Mello to write me back. She probably is working. Or she's probably in a situation in which she can't listen to my message right away. That could also be it. Or she might be working inside the store, and since I can't really type efficiently on my watch, so that's why I had to send her a voice message. So as soon as she tells me, I'll tell you guys yes or no. So anyhow, she ended up actually blocking out. It's okay. She'll share if she wants to. I know she wants to. I think she's just busy because her job is inside of a store. So she makes arrangements. She makes product arrangements in stores. So she might be in a place where she can't listen to a voicemail right now. Wow, that was a fish right there. I hadn't seen a fish jump in a long time. Anyhow, I was thinking, where was I going? Oh, I was going to tell you guys. So I went in to see my physical therapist early, and then when I got there, she told me she blocked out an hour just so she could hang out with me afterwards. Work-life balance. It's called being unemployed. Ain't that the truth? Work-life balance. You have no job. Yeah, it happens. That's right. There you go. Now we found the solution to work-life balance. Don't have a job, and you'll have all of the balance that you need. Unfortunately, you'll also have the indignity of starving to death and being homeless. Crickety crickets, are you hanging out with a shrink? No, physical therapist. She stretches out me hamstrings. Health, time, or money? Choose two. Ooh, choose two, huh? Ooh, there's no way that choosing two there isn't despicable. Perhaps the solution is to leave America. And go where? Mars? No, Elon Musk is probably already there, creeping out Mars already. You know, it would be funny if Mars became the new pedo planet. That's the conundrum. Yes, it is a very big conundrum. You couldn't pay me to move to Mexico. You know, Mexico is a very, very different place depending on where you go. There are very, very nice places there, but there are also, just like with America, if you went to Oakland right now, Oakland, California, and that was your experience with America, what would you think? Now, just oppose that with coming to America strictly to go to Yellowstone National Park, and that was the only part of America that you know. Mexico. You know, the experience for Mexico is just about how much money you have. The more money you have, the nice. Every part of the world is more attractive if you have money. There are places in Mexico where you will wake up without your kidneys or your berries. Those are called border towns. I would never, ever live in a border town, ever. They are extremely dangerous places. I like Mexico, but would like it better if I could speak fluently and blend in. Well, blending in isn't hard because half the population looks completely white. Completely. Like, I've been walking through hotels before and thought, because nice motels are obviously where wealthier people are, and wealthier people in Mexico have a tendency to be white. It's just like America. The darker people are usually the poorer people. And you know why that is, right? Because poor people work outside, and that's why they turn dark. That's the whole point of having people in the world. The darker people are usually outdoor people, and the white people can afford to be white by staying inside and staying creamy white by avoiding the sun. Yes, money, that's what my father-in-law said about Iran. See what money can do in this country. Never go to Tijuana, Nuevo Lardo, Reynosa, and Matamora. I would add Piedras Negras and Ciudad Juarez to that. Those are the Texas border towns that I really thought were sketchy. I just see the spray. That's why I'm so orange. Keep it orange, man. Yes, in the US, we pay for tanning. Yeah, I'm actually going to pay for spray tanning, probably in the next week or so. I love the feel of spray tanning because you don't have to actually turn on the lights. I wish I was in the park right now instead of working. I hate work. Okay. Hey, just ask Mello ask Mello to tell you about the sticker. So, A wants to know about your car sticker. So tell us about the car sticker, because I was gonna go yesterday and I ran out of time. And as I told you guys, yeah, Mello, tell me about the sticker. I also told A that we talk about her when we are hanging out, or anything you want to talk about. Yeah, it says poop on and there's a bird on it. I'll put up a picture of it in the community tab. Laugh out loud. Please speak in Spanish for us. I don't know what to say in Spanish. I don't know what to say in English, let alone in Spanish. Oh my gosh. Besides that, it really puts a target on your forehead to speak in a language that isn't the uh, American, American, American English. Say we are the poors. Somos los pobres. Hope your workday goes fast. Oh, Mello works really fast. Mello works really hard. She makes a lot more money now, but she works really, really hard. Like her day is just lifting and getting bruises and spilling things. Like her day is tough, man. Mello's a tough, tough girl. You wouldn't want to run into Mello behind a Kroger's. That's for sure. Love me. I told you. I'm telling you. Mello and I spend a lot of time talking about people. Haven't been to Ciudad Juarez since 2004. I crossed on spring break and went to Mazatlan. If I had to go to somewhere, and I would go to San Carlos. It's not Guaymas. San Carlos is like the nice part of Guaymas. I don't know how much longer I can honestly do this job. I'm already sick of it, but the money's still really good. Mello, we talked about you getting another job, and this was supposed to be a temporary job just to get you to your next job. I think that's what you need to look at, because this job isn't a long-term job. I don't want to see you covered in bruises all the time. Like, you guys ever get a picture from Mello, you're gonna see she looks like a cheetah, covered in bruises all over. Let's see, I said Mello is a roller derby girl. There are cool, thick chicks there if there's a league in Arizona. Mello. This guy wants to kiss your muscles. Is Mello your sis, friend, girlfriend, or whatever? She's all of the above. How much is Mello making? Mello makes over $1,000 a week. That's the thing about that lily white skin bruises like a peach. And I was like, yes, she does bruise like a peach. And she is severely bruised. She looks like the produce at the Dollar General. If I had to put an image to what Mello looks like, it's that beaten up produce. And it's just progressively gotten worse. I swear to God, since she started this job, she's just getting more bruisey. So, at Mello, are you sweet? I wouldn't say that sweet is a word that I would use synonymously with Mello. I would say more like, if I was going to give Mello a description, if it was like a fruit or a vegetable, I would call Mello a corn. She would be corn. Sweet and delicious corn on the cob. I'm a bruised toilet paper. Is Mello making those insane soda pyramids for the holidays or similar? Those things are impressive. I'd be so pissed if the dominoes fell mid-construction. I actually wanted to hang out with Mello at work this week. I was waiting for her to be at a Kroger's near my house so I could come see what she does, because I'm fascinated by how she gets so many bruises in so little time. Yes, I do make those crazy displays. I hate doing them too. I told you guys, corn on the cob. You should help her, MS. I should help her. Actually, I should be building it for her, and she should just be supervising me. Give her tips and spare her some bruises. Oh my gosh. Also, see if you want to make some extra cash on the side. I'm not corn. I'm not corn. Well, you're not exactly a tomato, so corn is the best fitting vegetable for you. And I would be an eggplant if I had to describe myself. Oddly shaped, hard, nobody really likes you, and you don't know why the grocery store continues to sell eggplants when no one eats that. At least everyone loves corn. No matter what you eat, corn always comes out. So how much do you think houses will cost in the next 5 years? If the current market stays the way it is, it's going to go up 20 to 30%. I'm curious about what Mello and you consider MS, what to do if you didn't do your current job. I'm trying to imagine how to reinvent myself. It's a good time for such content. They lost more. They lost more. I don't know. And that's the strange thing. I think it all depends on where the market is, because the housing market is going to be different depending on your neighborhood. Let's see. That's a beautiful lake, so peaceful. I'm like a banana. Oh, good Lord. In keeping with the phallic theme, she's tough on the outside, but soft and creamy on the inside, and bruises easily, and ages quickly, right? You have to eat those bananas within 3 days or they get all blotchy and weird. I start to bruise really fast, and you go bad in 3 days. So you're blotchy, you go bad, you hang there, you're erect. You're erect. Banana, the perfect metaphor for the human wang. I wish I had a banana, not a mini banana. A mini banana. Oh my gosh. I don't know. If in a more perfect world, I would be a university professor right now. I'd probably be teaching. I guess if I had to break down what I would be teaching, I would probably be teaching the history of literature. Let's see, good curves. Good curves. The banana's got good curves. I think Mello would hit you over the head with that banana if she heard you say good curves. Oh my gosh. All right, stream. I got to go home, and I'm going to take a massive number 2 after eating all that Sonic. MS, how would Fleece Johnson react if one of his former nobodies came back to work as a rich person? I guess if I had a time period of literature that I'd want to teach, it'd be U.S. literature around the time of whatchamacallit, the time of the Depression, right? Well, it would be, I guess it would be 1930s era America literature. Have you thought of teaching to seniors at a community college at night? Just a thought. Might cut into White Claw time, though. It sure would. Because I plan to. Say for the women's that pass by in front of you. Let's see. Do another video for us today. I was actually working on a video before I left the house this morning. Some great poetry came after World War I. I agree. Even the World War I era poetry was very, very good. Very, very, very good. I like that stuff. Have a great rest of the day, MS. Thanks for helping me kill the last hour of my workday. Please, just one more round of the yoga girl before you go. Good, good call, Lunetta. As a rich stock guy, let's see, we're in a covered Great Depression. We're just able to print more money. Hope you get out of work early and painless, Mellow. A. Let me see if I can spot Yoga Pants Girl. I don't see her walking around. Let's see. If I were her, where would I be right now? Let's see. She went that way about 5 to 10 minutes ago. I don't see her on the horizon. Let's go see if we can see her. I'll just follow her around with the camera until we spot Yoga Pants. All right, let's see if we can. Let's go look for her. All right, let's see. Senator, did you make up your protocol or follow someone's advice? If so, share with us. I don't trust any guy who says he's rich. Good call, hey. Let's see, where are you, Yoga Pants? I don't see her anywhere. She'd probably, if she, at the pace that she was going, she should be probably in this middle section, but she's already walked around twice, so I can't imagine that she would want to walk around a third time. Sorry guys, I don't think we're gonna see her again today. We got 2 shots and that's about all we're gonna get. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the afternoon video that I'm working on. It's on Gen Z. I will put a link to the description of the video that I used in order to create that video, like you guys asked me to do for the last one. And I will see you guys later.